Yo, what's up, anime fam? If your watch list is already bursting at the seams, well, too bad, because 2025 and 2026 are about to dump some absolute bangers on us. From cursed relationships to killer robot maids, we've got drama, action, and some really weirdly relatable monsters. Buckle up. Here are 8 upcoming anime you seriously don't want to miss. Number 8. This Monster Wants to Eat Me. Release date, October 2025. Okay, hear me out. What if your savior was also the one who's destined to devour you? That's the exact kind of creepy, romantic chaos we're diving into here. Hinako is just trying to survive her high school life, trauma, and weird drowning sensations. Then, boom, she's nearly devoured by a sea monster, but gets saved by a beautiful mermaid. Yep, you read that right. Now, this isn't your average Disney kiss the girl mermaid. This one saves Hinako, only because she wants to fatten her up and eat her later. Talk about mixed signals. The relationship between Hinako and the mermaid is weirdly intimate, and the line between love and consumption gets blurrier than a low-budget anime filter. I love when series mess with predator-prey dynamics in a psychological, romantic way. It's like The Shape of Water, but more I might stab you or marry you or both. If you're into tension, mystery, and monster girl vibes with a twist, this is definitely for you. Number 7. The Invisible Man and His Soon-to-Be Wife. Release date 2026. If you thought your love life was complicated, imagine being invisible and the only girl who can find you is blind. This story is literally what happens when a shoujo manga meets Sherlock Holmes and says, "Let's make it tragic but cute." Akira is a literal invisible man running a detective agency, which is already cool as hell. His assistant, Shizuka, she's blind, but somehow she's the only one who can always sense him. Every time she gently calls out to him, I swear it hits harder than most romance anime finales. This one looks like it's going to be slow burn, heartfelt, and full of soft boy x soft girl energy. You just know Tumblr and Twitter are going to lose it when this drops. I'll be right there with tissues and popcorn. Number 6. The Warrior Princess and the Barbaric King. Release date, October 2025. Imagine being the strongest female knight in the land and then suddenly getting captured and proposed to by the enemy. That's exactly what happens to Serafina. This anime is literally the enemies to lovers trope turned up to 11. At first, I thought this was going to go full dark fantasy revenge route, but nope. The so-called Barbaric King actually has some serious green flag energy. He's giving emotionally intelligent Viking vibes, and I'm here for it. What makes this even more exciting is the clash of cultures. You've got Western knighthood versus Eastern tribal traditions, honor, power, marriage, and mutual respect. It's the anime version of Bridgerton meets Vinland Saga. Tell me that doesn't sound epic. Number 5. Roll Over and Die. Release date 2026. Now this is that grimdark isekai revenge story I've been craving. Flum Apricot. First of all, what a deceptively cute name for such a violent series, starts off as the weakest character ever, like literally 0 stats. Then her party sells her into slavery. Yes, they sell her. And just when you think she's done for, Flum grabs a cursed sword and becomes a bloody demon of vengeance. This is one of those anime where you're gonna cheer when limbs get chopped off. It's dark, gory, and satisfying in the same way Made in Abyss and Elfen Lied are. Just raw, brutal storytelling with emotion underneath the violence. Definitely not for the faint-hearted, but if you've ever screamed at your screen when the weak girl got left behind, this one's redemption fuel. Number 4. Plus-sized misadventures in love. Release date, October 2025. Get ready to scream, "She's just like me far," at least 20 times while watching this. Yumeko starts off with major self-esteem issues, convinced she's too unattractive to be loved. Then, after a life-altering accident, she wakes up looking like a whole anime waifu. But instead of going full ego mode, she starts using her new confidence to uplift others around her. It's a feel-good comedy that doesn't shy away from body image struggles, social pressure, and self-worth. There's romance, workplace drama, friendship, and yes, even an attempted murder subplot. Because it's anime, of course. I can already tell this one's going to be a sleeper hit for fans of Wotakoi and Komi Can't Communicate. Wholesome, chaotic, and inspiring in the best way. Number 3. My Status as an Assassin. Obviously exceeds the hero's release date, October 2025. Let's get into classic power fantasy territory, but make it extra salty. Akira Oda is summoned with his whole class to a new world. Everyone else gets overpowered cheat codes, and he's stuck as an assassin, class that's supposedly weak. But little do they know, his stats are off the charts. The twist? He's smart enough to realize something sus about the king who summoned them, and when he tries to expose the truth, he gets betrayed and labeled a criminal. It's giving Shield Hero meets jobless reincarnation meets revenge note. Akira's path isn't just about power, it's about survival, distrust, and vengeance. And yes, we love to see the quiet, brooding MC out-strategize everyone while they sleep on him. If you like isekai stories with brains behind the brawn, this is a must-watch. Number 2. Mechanical Marie. Release date, October 2025. Okay, this one might secretly be my favorite. Marie is a former martial artist hiding her identity by pretending to be a robot maid. Why? Because the guy she works for, Arthur, hates humans. If he finds out she's not a robot, she's dead. No pressure, but here's the kicker. Arthur falls in love with her. A literal anti-human simp falling for a robot who's actually a deadly human warrior? Peak rom-com suspense. The whole pretend to be a robot to survive but also clean the house and dodge love confessions plot is wild in the best way. It's funny, sweet, and totally unpredictable. Plus, there's action and knife fights while folding laundry. What more could you want? If Spy X Family and Vivi Fluoride Eye's song had a baby, this would be it. Number 1. Alma-chan Wants to Be a Family. Release date, 2025. Now this is the kind of wholesome sci-fi comedy that'll sneak attack your feelings. Alma is a pint-sized robot girl with lethal strength and scary smart AI. But instead of destroying the world, she wants to have a family. Yep, she calls her creators mom and dad and starts learning how to be a real daughter. And it's so freaking cute. There's action, slice-of-life moments, fish-out-of-water comedy, and real emotional growth. It's kind of like Baki the Rock meets Chobits if Chi could throw a car across a river. Watching Alma's childlike innocence clash with her overpowered abilities creates hilarious and heartwarming chaos. I'm calling it now. This one's gonna dominate the memes when it airs. And there you have it, 8 anime that are about to completely own our lives. Whether you're into dark revenge, awkward romance, or heartwarming androids, 2025 and 2026 are stacked. Hit that like button, sub for more weeb wisdom, and drop a comment. What's your most hyped upcoming anime? Until next time, stay otaku, stay awesome.